Alright guys, so today we're going to go over the ways that I revise as a dentist for science classes, and this can help people at university or at secondary school. Make sure you watch until the end to make sure you get every point down to be maximising your grades. So tip number 1 is going to be listening and paying attention in class. Now this is super simple and super self-explanatory. So what this allows you to do is actually unlock your verbal memory. And this means that when you're sat in the exam with the paper in front of you, you're not clueless. You will remember when you see prompts on the page, you'll remember your professor or your teacher saying something. That's your verbal memory kicking in and doing what it's supposed to do. We can also get clues and potential exam questions. Now, as a dental student, this is probably the most important one. It's where you can actually get some kind of idea as what the key things might be on the exam from maybe the professors put emphasis or mention things a couple of times. And also by simply listening and concentrating will allow you to remember more. So make sure you are listening and paying attention. Also gives you less work to do at home, which is always a good thing. Less revision is nice. Okay, moving on quickly to point number 2. Again, it's not a very fun one, but it is to make notes. And if you don't manage to make notes, make sure you get them off someone else. Maybe comment and ask for my notes if you need. But making a nice set of notes for yourself is really important. Not only does it make the lesson go faster, I promise it does do this. So if you've got a 2-hour lecture or even worse, 3 or 4 hours, make sure you're making notes, it's better. They also allow you to have a nice set of notes to revise from later. And of course, you're also noting down key points and the potential exam questions again that the professor may be mentioning. And also, simply by writing stuff down, it goes into your memory better. And my revision technique, you can watch many videos I've made on this. Can pop up right now in the top right corner, some revision tips. But essentially, by writing the notes out, you go back over them later and can highlight key points. And it's that kind of secondary reinforcement. So the third point is actually probably the one that people hate the most. It's to revise, of course. But ideally, you want to be doing this as soon as you possibly can. And maybe that's after the exam, after the lesson even. Maybe not after the exam, after the lesson. Maybe in the evening, or if you can't do that, maybe leave it to the weekend. But what you don't want to do is leave it to the end of the month or end of a few units, because then you have too much stuff to be going over and you'll have forgotten the initial stuff. Also, rewrite notes, that's my method. Highlight key points and then repeat all of this again. So thank you very much, guys. Hopefully that's been useful and you can get something to take away from this. And let me know if you want anything similar from me. Thank you very much.